Well, I had the honor and pleasure actually to benefited from a 3-month course in project cycle management. It was 1994, in fact, the year, and it was a delightful course. Well, we did the entire spectrum of project management, project cycle management, starting with conceptualization to project writing, preparation, to implementation, and of course to monitoring, the entire loop. And we looked, for example, at the logical framework and how you set up a project, the basic parameters to define a project and write a project well, work breakdown structure, the whole principles of project management around how you ensure your project is aligned with development objectives, meets targets, and that you monitor it for development impact. Those sorts of things. And in addition to that, as part of the training, we actually had to visit one of our countries. In my case, I went to Montserrat, and before the volcano, and we were able to actually prepare a project in Montserrat as part of our teamwork and as part of the course itself. So it was a very, very rich and very exciting course. And I compared favorably because I had done project management at University of the Western East, for example. And the course that CDB offered then compares very favorably with what I had done there, and in fact far more useful, operationally speaking, than what I had done in the past. So I found the course very helpful. I think the training was very energizing for me as a young project professional. At the end of the day, we do development, and development is done through projects. It's a very important building block for our development process, the preparation, implementation, and of course the monitoring and evaluation of projects. When we got back to Grenada, it was another colleague and myself. We actually ran a course in Grenada for 3 weeks, drawing on the things we had learned, and we issued certificates on top of that. We were not just excited, but we felt we were duty bound to share our knowledge, share the information. And as you know, when you do that, you reinforce your learnings. So we went back home, we trained, and then we wrote projects. And for quite an initial period, at least the next 5 years or so, that was my main focus before I started to move up and out of the planning stream in the Ministry of Finance. But for me personally, as I said, it was a very fulfilling course and very practical. I felt I could actually take the tools and go home and do something with it, and we did. And we did. And we have projects to show, projects that we actually wrote coming out of that course. So I take a lot of pride and satisfaction in that.